You know what I'm talking about. If you were an 80s baby, you probably got your first relaxer by the 2nd grade. We were chasing something. Approval, beauty, the American dream in a jar. In 1995, the relaxer was king. Brands like Just For Me, Oceans, they were covering our beauty aisles. And you usually had a box in your bathroom. We smelled like burnt hair and Pump It Up, but we looked good. Styles that reigned, pin curls, banana peels, French rolls, waterfalls. I had them all, and I'm pretty sure you had them too. But then something shifted. We started asking, why does it burn? And is this even safe? Court cases began to surface, linking chemical relaxers to fibroids and ovarian cancers and many other things. We were waking up just in time for social media, and YouTube became our big sister. Black women were teaching other Black women how to do this new thing we called our natural hair. Co-washing, finger coiling, wash and goes, the lock method, curl typing. We were figuring it all out together. But the truth is, we didn't know our hair. When we first started this journey, curls were confusing, moisture was a mystery, and we all wanted to know what our curl type was. We were spending more money than we ever spent in the salon every 2 weeks, just trying to figure out what worked for our hair, what product, what method, what routine, the oils, the clays, the creams, but we were still frustrated. And not to mention, we have been creating fungal sanctuaries, but nobody talks about that. Now enter the era of protective styling. We knew relaxers were harmful, but we didn't know exactly what to do with our hair. So what did we do? We hid it. Wigs, lace fronts, knotless braids, Marley twist, faux locks, anything to hide our hair was it. We were creative, we were cute, we were giving face, we were giving what lace. But that came with a cost. Beneath the style, issues were brewing. Traction alopecia was on the rise. Hair loss caused by repetitive pulling and tension that many of us are dealing with now. Synthetic hair was pretty much the only option we had for our braids and our twists. But most of the brands that we have access to contain toxic disruptors. The reality is that protective styles weren't so protective. We weren't washing our hair regularly. We weren't letting it breathe. We were suffocating our strands with buildup. Our scalps were inflamed with tension and irritation from the different synthetic hairs we were using. Our strands overexposed to moisture, but somehow still undernourished. The microbiome of our scalp was and is struggling. It's been 30 years since the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill album, and it's been 30 years since we walked away from chemical straighteners. It's time for us to grow up. Here are some things to keep in mind. Organic doesn't mean healthy. Heat isn't the enemy. You are the only person responsible for your hair. DIY doesn't mean that you're necessarily saving money. Your dermatologist is your friend. So I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this, because we've been struggling with this whole good hair, bad hair debate. Healthy hair is good hair. Let's say that one again. Healthy hair is good hair. One more time. Healthy hair is good hair. And you deserve great hair every day. So subscribe, follow, and join us on this series, Miseducation of Textured Hair, as we unlearn some of the things we've been doing for the last 30 years, making our textured hair unhealthy, and we learn some of the things that our textured hair really needs for a healthy environment to grow and flourish. Click the subscribe link below.